Now look where you're going to put the car. So you're looking down the road at those red cones. So you correct your steering. You're still looking at those cones down there. That's your general aim. Now you start to bring the power in a little bit because you've got it moving, and the clutch is all the way up because you finished with the clutch now, haven't you? So accelerate.
I don't need that now?
Nope, it's done its job. All you do is accelerate now. Try it out, get a feel for it. Put your foot down a bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's it. Now if you take your foot off the accelerator, feel what happens. That's engine braking. The engine's slowing the car down, right? It controls it as it well. It slows the car down. It's not a brake. It's just the engine braking. If you use the brake, that's the right foot in the middle of the pedal. But we don't actually need that at the present moment.
So I'm braking.
You don't need to. Just take your foot off the power. Just slightly more to your right. See where they've trod that grass down? They've moved the track over because we're damaging the corner. Now there's going to be a very sharp right turn here. So turn into it, right. Try to pull down with your right hand rather than lead across with your left hand. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you pull down, pull down, pull down, and pull back. So come out that muddy bit, you get traction. There it is moving.
It's quite easy driving, isn't it?
It's dead easy, isn't it? Can you see the two road cones? We're heading between them. Now it's slightly offset again. They've wanted us to move the track, keep changing it each day.
I feel like I'm going too fast.
No, well actually I was about to say, I thought you were going to say it feels like I'm going too slow. But up there to the right, we'll get up to second gear in a minute and you'll feel the difference between the two gears. At the moment we're still in one. Slight left, straighten up, looking down at the yellow cones, you're heading for that gap which is straight ahead of you now.
And then I need to pull it a bit wider to
yeah, you can do so. Take your foot off the accelerator and look, it still go over to the left and then sweep around to the right. So pull down left and pull down right. Feel back on your steering, ease on the accelerator. Now we're going to get number 2 gear. Now to get number 2 gear, you've got to use your clutch again. So bring your clutch foot ready. Keep your accelerator going for a minute. So, don't worry, that's just the drive shaft's going bang. Yeah. Keep going, build up your speed. Now clutch down, off gas.
Ow.
1, 2. I'll do it for you. So you just get the time now. So it's in number 2 now, so it'll go a little bit quicker, but it'll use less revs and save fuel. How about that then? Eco driving. So we're coming up to the bollards. We're going to take a sharp right. Take your feet off everything. Turn into the right. Don't accelerate until you've got it aim where you want it to go. Now accelerate. Put your foot hard down. And you've got a bit of speed. Now off again. Let the engine bring your speed back down again and slightly offset to the left-hand side using the 2 cones. And then you're looking across. There's a second set over there. So you're looking to the second set. Now you're looking to the second set again. There's your first and there's your second round the corner. Now you're picking up your direction. Straighten up earlier. Look at the yellows and you're heading towards the police van. Off power completely. Just let it go. Turn right. All the way around to the right. Big turns. Don't accelerate during the turn. Start to straighten up. Power in now on the straight. Put your foot down. Go on. It will go. It will pick up. There it goes. See?
Wait, I like driving. I don't want to catch up though.
Well, we can do a few things in a minute that make it a little bit different to it. So we don't catch it. So you come into the turn, you drop down to the right hand side. Feed into the turn, start to bring the power in very gently as you straighten up. So you're back on the power as you unwind your steering. Accelerate.
Oh, I'm going nearly 30 miles an hour.
And you keep it out to the left hand side. And we'll go around again. We'll go around once more.
Yay. Oh yeah, this is my first time around, isn't it?
Hmm?
Third time.
We'll take it again. Yes. That's it. Good. Now off power for a sec. And pop the clutch down. Just put the left foot down for a minute. Now I've got it back down to number 1. Bring the clutch up slowly and gently. Feel it slow you down.
Yeah.
So deliberately done that to give them a chance to get out of our way. So, yeah, so you just let it roll nice and slowly. We're starting to get away. You're still practicing steering. You're still looking where you're going.
It's quite easy.
Yeah. Do you need it with automatic? When you get in the gear changes, the sequence of gear change really is clutch down, off power, rather than sort of off power, clutch down. What happens? You lose your power change, so you lose some of your momentum during the gear change. So to avoid that happening, when you do change gear, it's clutch down. And once you accelerate, have your clutch foot ready. Clutch down now, off accelerator. 1, 2, hand the gear stick. Clutch back up gently, nice and slowly.
Yeah, done it.
Right. And keep to your right hand side. And now you can take a turn in. Feed in. Feel the accelerator working as you're steering back. So trying to get two hands through. That's good. You are letting it pass a little bit, but as you go on, a bit more power. Watch that big pothole on the left. Off power briefly. Now as you take this turn, this is what happens when you put the handbrake on the back. Oh, I won't do it now. Didn't mean to do it, wouldn't it?
Drift.
Now, swing around to the left.
Woo!
That's drifting. Well, not quite. That's just handbrake. Clutch down now, gently. I'll bring it down. I'll give you a bit of a break for a second for them to get away. So.
Woo!
You pulled on the opposite lock though.
Number one now. So I've knocked it to neutral. There's your one. Very slowly in the clutch, you can follow them around the corner. That's it. Nice and steady. Well done.